Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your daily vitamin. Okay, so let's get into it because Drake is losing real bad, and I literally mean losing real bad. First of all, this fool is still out here gambling after you remember me reporting how he lost $565 million. Okay, I'm sorry, $565,000 just months ago. But it came out a few hours ago that he also lost the bet when he bet on Canada to beat Argentina. Okay, Drake lost $300,000 after betting on the match. Not a devastating amount for the wildly successful Canadian rapper, but it does mark his third significant loss after gambling on underdogs in recent weeks. So he clearly has a gambling problem. Someone needs to take him somewhere to get counseling or get some kind of help because this is all crazy. Please pay attention. But also, it was reported the other day, or just a few days ago, that Kendrick Lamar's beef with Drake, well, it resulted in a unanimous decision for Kendrick to be the winner when the Not Like Us video came out. Now, the video features a litany of Easter eggs and cameo appearances from California's finest. Please pay attention. And it also exposed Drake's lying self when he tried to imply that Kendrick's own friend was the father of one of Kendrick's children. Okay, and that caused, and basically tried to say that him saying that caused a rift in their relationship, which you can tell by the video, it's all lies. So it goes on to say, upon release, the highly anticipated visuals broke the YouTube record, 1.3 million for the first views in an hour for a rap song in 2024. Now, the video accumulated over 2 million views in under 2 hours of publication on the platform. And as of Friday, July the 5th, Kenny's video had skyrocketed to 13.2 million views on YouTube alone. Now, as for the song's visuals, the music video is teeming with eggs, Easter eggs, and referencing hitting back at Drake's accusations. Okay, so basically, like I said, he told all of these lies, and now he's looking real stupid. Okay, because he tried to say that Dave Free and Kendrick were falling out because of the things that he said, and basically acting as though he really exposed something about this man being the father of one of Kendrick's children, which is all lies. Okay, so anyway, let me continue. So it goes on to say, Free was the man that Drake claimed in both Family Matters and The Heart Part 6 to be the father of one of Lamar's kids. Drizzy's two mentioned diss tracks claim that his actions strained Lamar and Free's relationship, but the video paints a vastly different picture. Okay, Dave also appears in the visuals giving K.Dap as he does business with the P. Lang-like phone too. Okay, so another scene finds K.Dap wearing all black in a dimly lit room, posturing and looking down. A man wearing an all black shiesty mask, hoodie, and gloves is seen trying to creep up on the content MC from behind. However, the unknown figure is immediately pulled away from Lamar. Now, based on this shadowy figure's attire, one can deduce that this is a reference to Drake's appearance for the cover in his Dark Lane demo tapes project, where he's donning the same outfit. Please pay attention. So he's clearly getting clowned. Okay, and then you have people posting about this, how he lost so sadly to Kendrick after this video came out. Let me just share my screen for a second. Everyone, please get the likes up. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. Now, here, as you can see, someone posted, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us has already broken Eminem's Houdini record for most watched rap music video in first 24 hours on YouTube this year. 13.5 million views. All right, please pay attention. Meanwhile, Drake's losing all of his cash out here betting and acting like a whole fool. Now, what I find interesting is that Drake has had so many beefs with so many people, and who instigated these beefs? Well, he did. And I'm starting to wonder if he doesn't do these things for attention, okay, for clout chasing. That's what it seems like. Please pay attention. Now, I'm going to pull up this video just to prove my point.
Do you see this roster of people behind me? That is a lot of people, and I don't even think I got everybody. But this is a list of people that Drake was sneak dissing, and Drake just don't like them, and then they find out, and now they don't like Drake. But Drake started 97% of this. And I don't know if I got him in order or not, but let's start with Ludacris. Drake didn't like Ludacris because Ludacris smashed the girl back in his hometown that Drake liked, but Ludacris didn't know that Drake liked the girl and something like that. I don't know. He didn't like Common because Common used to date Serena, and then Drake started dating Serena. Pusha T and Drake been beefing since the beginning of time, but Pusha T don't like Birdman, and somehow Drake got roped into that, and I don't know how. Drake don't like Shia LaBeouf and Shia LaBeouf don't like Drake, but Drake don't like Shia LaBeouf because he actually dated Rihanna for a little bit. Jay-Z don't like Drake because Drake said him and Lil Wayne was finna put out the best collab album of all time, but that's when Kanye West and Jay-Z was working on Watch the Throne, which is the best collab rap album of all time. I don't know why Drake and Chris Brown was beefing, but Chris Brown threw a bottle at Drake in the club and he tussled with him. Drake sneaked this Tiger on one of his songs. Drake said, "You need to act your age and not your girl age." Did you really just say that, Drake? Okay. Meek Mills, this was kind of his fault, but he was like, Drake got ghostwriters, and Drake like, I don't got no ghostwriters, and then he just started making diss songs about Meek Mills. Drake don't like Joe Budden because Joe Budden said Drake not a good rapper on his podcast, and Drake was like, you just a podcaster, you haven't had a good hit since Pump It Up. Drake and Kanye don't like each other because Drake think that Kanye West told Pusha T that he got a son. You already know why Drake don't like A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. Drake sneaked this Tory Lanez on one of his songs saying you'll be nothing but a Daystar, and that's Tory Lanez' real name is Daystar because Tory Lanez was up and coming out of Canada. On Drake's Certified Lover Boy album, he called Alexis, aka Serena Williams' husband, a groupie on one of his songs. Like, what the fuck? Metro and Drake beefing is one of the most random things ever. I don't even know what happened. What is that story? And Kendrick Lamar straight up don't like Drake, just like I haven't been liking Drake for years. But I'm pretty sure there's more. But you look at this roster, maybe Drake is the problem.
So he absolutely is the problem as far as I'm concerned. And it seems to me like Drake is a hater. Okay? Now, he's hating on Serena Williams' husband because he used to date Serena. I almost forgot about that. Okay? I almost forgot about it. But anyway, now let's talk about what App had to say. App is one of my favorite artists, by the way. Okay? He doesn't get enough praise. App thinks Drake can redeem his loss in Kendrick Lamar on one condition. So on Tuesday morning, July the 9th, App became the latest hip-hop artist to weigh in on the aftermath of Drake and Lamar's heated battle as the top dog entertainment rapper took to social media to share his thoughts. Now, according to the Cali native, he says if Drake taps into his full potential as an MC and lyricist, he has a great chance of redeeming himself in the eyes of music fans. Saying that if Drake is the MC I imagine he can be, redemption is not off the table. This is what he wrote on an X post, okay, seemingly referring to the OVO leader's fall from grace. Well, please pay attention. So while the long-term mentality creator expressed his belief in Drake's ability in a subsequent post, he made it clear that the Canadian's ability to measure up to Lamar or any of his black hippie group mates is virtually non-existent. Saying, but before my rant gets out of context, he could never with the gang them on some rap shite. Okay, that was never a question. So clearly clouding him. Please pay attention. Now, Absol's assessment of Drake's current position and his potential to escape it is one that's been echoed by a number of artists over the years, as they feel he's relied more on his hit-making ability than his raw skills as an MC. This critique was given to his latest studio album, For All the Dogs, which was widely panned as one of his more underwhelming works to date. Not underwhelming. So in 2023, Joe Budden and Drake became embroiled in a heated back and forth following Budden's appraisal of the album on an episode of the Joe Budden podcast, saying Drake's rapping for the children. I had to look up how old this ninja was when I finished listening to the album. I want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people. That's my issue with him today. Well, he's likely rapping for the children because that's allegedly what they say he dates. Please pay attention, okay? And the fact that he tried to clown Tyga about the age of Kylie Jenner when they were dating, yeah, that's real funny to me, okay? And also hypocritical. Now, however, on the contrary, some fans are quite pleased with Drake's artistry as presented. One Drake supporter even dug up an old post of App gushing over Drake's talent that date back over a decade. Now, in one post from August 2011, App declared that Drake was possibly his favorite rapper at that moment in time. Well, that's not a stretch. That's nothing crazy because I'm sure Drake was plenty of people's rappers at one moment in time until people found out that he was really just an actor pretending to be a rapper, and that he doesn't really write his own lyrics. You see, someone like App, and Kendrick, well, they're known for being very good lyricists. And so it's frowned upon. I mean, everybody that's a good lyricist knows this. It's quite frankly frowned upon for you to have ghostwriters. And specifically, if it's for most or if not all of your songs. Okay, and so with that all being said, please pay attention. But now another thing is that recently, an old clip from Gilly the King, or Gilly the Kid as he used to call himself, resurfaced with him going in about Drake's music and how he doesn't like it. Please pay attention.
I don't listen to Drake. If I'm outside of a club, I don't listen to Drake. I'm just keeping it real. That's not saying that he's not hot, not saying he ain't one of the hottest people of his time.
Why don't you listen to Drake?
Because me and Drake don't say shit that I really like. Just because you hot don't mean I gotta like.
I ain't saying you gotta listen to him, but I'm trying to figure out how you don't listen to Drake.
Too sensitive. I like Drake.
Right. You said you got your girl.
That's why I said I like Drake. I listen to Drake. I'm pretty sure you like Drake too, because you a sensitive nigga. See me, I don't like shit that I wouldn't say.
He want to hear pimp stuff.
Right. Drake said, "Fuck that nigga that you love so bad." You never tell her that ever in life, nigga. I'm a fucking player, nigga. I never tell her, fuck that nigga that you love so bad. Not fuck that nigga that treats you so bad. Fuck that nigga that you love so bad.
What you
That's
mean
some hating ass shit. Hold on. I don't.
Okay, so I find that all very interesting, but let's not forget what DMX said about Drake.
Point, son.
What do you think about Lil Wayne?
We got a good relationship.
I think well, everything you said about Wayne is exactly everything you just said about Ross is what I think about Wayne.
Yeah.
I think all he talks about is smoking weed.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of
I said we cool.
What about Drake? You like Drake?
No.
My man.
He didn't even say a little bit. He didn't even say halfway.
That's my guy right there.
No.
That's why X is necessary in the game right there.
Man. Now, why don't you like Drake?
I don't like anything about Drake.
I
don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I
be trying to tell these people.
I don't like the way he walks, like nothing. I don't like his haircut. I might just let me shut up. I'll just stop right there.
At the end of the day, Drake is nothing but a lame, okay? He's really, in real life, the same character that he played on Degrassi. And at the end of the day, basically, he's not coming back from this. I don't see how he can. Even his own fans are praising Kendrick at this point. Some of them, anyway, are dancing to Not Like Us. So, yeah, it's safe to say that Drake is done, finished, kaput. It's over. It's a wrap. I don't know what his sugar daddy or baby daddy or whatever you want to call Lucian Grange to him. I don't know what he's going to do to resurrect Drake's career, because at this point, it looks like he's been completely obliterated by Kendrick Lamar at the end of the day. And my thing is, he needs to be probably saving that money that he's spending on all this gambling, these hundreds of thousands of dollars that he wastes, because at the end of the day, he may not have a career after this is all over with, said and done. And I'm being very serious, okay? At the end of the day, people are sick and tired of him. All right? He's made a complete fool out of himself. And especially with the PDF file allegations and the receipts that have been dropped, yeah, it's safe to say that it's a wrap. Please pay attention. With that all being said, please drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about Drake and his foolishness. Okay, until next time, beloveds, I'll talk to you all again soon.